40 years ago today, this week, ladies and gentlemen, this was the #1 song of the country. From the Vision Quest soundtrack. Donna, crazy for you. I'm sure YouTube will pop copywriting infringement, but what are you going to do? 40 years ago today. I was a junior in high school. Give away my age. I believe this is the #1 song in the nation. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Way back then. Thank you, Donna. Welcome to another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. Taste of victory, savor the night. I am said Ginch Ryan Neff. Excuse me. Let's go over what has transpired since last Thursday. We'll start off with the NBA. Go back to last Thursday night. That's the last time I spoke to anybody on here. Game last Thursday. Timberwolves beat the Warriors 117-93. Was not close. Remember, Steph Curry still hurt. So that's what transpired there. Then on Friday, excuse me, this weather is kicking my ass with the allergies and shit. Then Friday, the Cavaliers beat the Pacers 126-104. Much needed win. That was on Friday. And then the Nuggets beat the Thunder 113-104 to take a 2-1 series lead. Cavaliers Pacers, it was 2-1 at the time. Then on Saturday, the Celtics with 23 pointers turned the table on the Knicks 115-93. And the Timberwolves beat the Warriors 102-97 to take a 2-1 lead. Then yesterday, the Thunder, the Thunder with a win over the Nuggets 92-87. That series is tied 2-2. And the Pacers flipped the script on the Cavaliers again, winning 129-109. They take a commanding 3-1 series lead. The Thunder Nuggets game, this has sort of been apropos for this series. The Thunder got good contributions from their bench yesterday. Shea, let's call him SGA. He had 25 points. He was 0-5 from three-point range. But excuse me, wow, I am so sorry. The contributions from the bench, Alex Caruso with 10 points. And Aaron Wiggins, 10. Casey Wallace, 11. Sorry, Aaron Wiggins, 11. Not so much for the Nuggets. The Nuggets got 8 points from their bench. Jokic did his thing, 27 points, 13 rebounds. Michael Porter Jr. was not existent. If you want to go to the team stats, points in the paint favored OKC, which is a little surprising. It's normally Denver will win that. Rebounds favored OKC. Again, whoever wins the rebounding margin, it seems like wins the games in this series. So again, series tied 2-2. Now we go back to OKC. We will see what transpires there. And then any other game from yesterday. So the Pacers showed up this time. Beat the Cavs 129-109. Jared Allen for the Cavs had 2 points. The Cavaliers went to their bench exclusively yesterday. Still not enough. They used basically all 10 players off the bench. For the Pacers, they too went to their bench often. I believe the Pacers are the deeper team, to be quite honest with you. If you go to the team stats, points in the paint, Pacers 58, Cavs 32. That's all you need to know. Rebounds favored the Cavs. 3-point percentage was about the same. Again, 58-32 in the paint in favor of the Pacers. The Pacers were up by 44 at one point. When I looked, it was 90-30. 90-30. It was 80-36. Cavs were up 80-39. That cannot happen at any level. But the Pacers could take the commanding 3-1. But right now in the first, the Celtics, Knicks are having at it. Knicks up 26-25. There's 2 minutes left in the first. I said after the Celtics won game 3 that whoever wins this game will go on to win the series. Later on, the Timberwolves and the Warriors tip off. That's at 10 o'clock. For some odd reason, I fully expect the Warriors to win this game. To tie it 2-2. I've gotten pushback on that. But I just believe the Warriors will win. Celtics up on the Knicks 30-28. We go to the NHL, what has transpired since last Thursday. Right now, holy God, the Hurricanes and the Capitals just dropped the puck. Or sorry, no, they're in the second. My bad. The Hurricanes just scored. It's 2-0. Hurricanes. Capitals really need this one. Hurricanes look like they mean business. I know they dropped game 3. The Hurricanes did to the Caps. But as we've seen in the NHL playoffs, no lead is really safe. So let's go back to last Thursday. At the time, the Capitals beat the Hurricanes 3-1 and to tie that series 1-1. The Oilers held off the Golden Knights 5-4. They took a 2-0 lead in that series. That was as of last Thursday. Then on Friday, the Maple Leafs squandered a 3-1 lead. Lost it in overtime, 5-4. At the time, it was Toronto 2-1. And then the Jets spanked the Stars on Friday, 4-0. To tie that at 1-1 apiece. Then on Saturday, the Hurricanes blanked the Capitals. Hurricanes look good to take the 2-1 series lead. And then also on Saturday, the Golden Knights beat the Oilers 4-3 to cut that series to 2-1. Yesterday, Stars flipped the script on the Jets. They won 5-2, take a 2-1 series lead. And the Maple Leafs, again, when you lose a game like they did on Friday, kind of hard to come back from. The Maple Leafs got blanked 2-0. That series is all tied up 2 apiece. And like I said, right now, Hurricanes up on the Caps 2-0. That's early in the second. Caps really need this one. I'm not saying that the series is over, but if the Hurricanes win this one, they have all the momentum. Later on the night, the Golden Knights really need to tie the series up against the Oilers. So we shall see. I picked the Capitals to beat the Hurricanes in 7 games. Right now, that's not looking so good. I believe I picked the Golden Knights to beat the Oilers, I believe, in 7 games. We'll see what happens there. Let's go to Major League Baseball, shall we? A good slate of baseball today. Sorry. Right now, bottom of the 7th, the Guardians are blanking the Brewers 4-2 zip. Top of the 5th, the Detroit Tigers are all over the Red Sox, 12-0. Top of the 6th, Cardinals, Phillies tied at 1 apiece. Top of the 5th, Pirates, Mets, 1 apiece. Top of the 5th, Braves up on top of the Nats, 2-1. Top of the 3rd, Marlins, Cubs, 0-0. Top of the 1st, Rockies, Rangers, Royals, Astros, 0-0. Later on at 9:40, the Angels at the Padres, Yankees at the Mariners, and at 9:45, the Diamondbacks are at the Giants. Some news and notes from around Major League Baseball. Longoria is to sign a 1-day contract with the Rays so he can retire. Hooray. Kuna Jr. and Strider for the Braves. Looks like they're trying to ramp up their rehab. The Guardians have sent their shortstop, Mr. Araki, to the minors. It looks like Mr. Stroman for the Yankees has had a setback in his knee rehab. Looks like he still has discomfort in the knee after he did a batting practice session. So anytime you're talking about the knee, it takes the full force of the plant, the knee. The knee is the main structure of the leg here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an orthopedist, but anybody knows that you put all kinds of stress on your knees over time. You need oil. Oh, I forgot to do this, like in the NBA. The Dallas Mavericks have the number 1 pick in the draft. 1.8% odds, by the way. I'm sure they will take Cooper Flag. Yeah, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Partridge in a Pear Tree. Right now in the second, the Celtics have opened up a 9-point lead on the Knicks, 39-30. Mr. Giannis, he is open to exploring the best fit for him outside of the Bucks. Looks like Donovan Mitchell status for Game 5 is up in the air. Nothing has been updated. Mr. Jordan joins NBC's NBA coverage as a special contributor. Sure, he'll be betting on the games. NHL news. Mr. Heiskanen for the Stars, he is still on pace to return for Winnipeg at some point. If anybody saw the Ty Domi hit on Barkov the other day, the NHL has fined him $5,000 for boarding. I will invite you to look at the hit. It was definitely after the buzzer. Hit him from behind into the boards. Could have been a lot worse. And if anybody saw the Dmitry Kulikov hit on Mitch Marner, I thought that was worse than what Ty Domi did. Let's go to the Major League Baseball standings, shall we? As I do every Monday. The American League East, the New York Yankees are on top. They have a 2-game lead over the Red Sox, 3-game lead over the Blue Jays, 5-game lead over the Rays, and the Orioles are in last. Red Sox 22-20, 2 games back. The Blue Jays 20-23 back. Rays are 18-22, 5 back, and the Orioles are 15-24, 7 back. In the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers are 26-15. Cleveland Guardians and the Kansas City Royals are both 2.5 back. Twins are third; they're 21-25 back, and the White Sox 12-29, 14 games back. Out in the West, the Mariners back up on top, 22-17. The Stros and the Athletics in second, 2 games back. Rangers are third, 20-21, 3 back. The Angels are 16-23. They are 6 back. Out there in your National League East, the Mets are 26-15. The Phillies are second, a game and a half back at 24-16. Braves are 19-21, 6.5 back. They're third. Nationals are fourth, 17-24, 9 back, and the Marlins are last, 15-24, 10 back. In the Central, Cubs to the top at 23-18. Cardinals are second at 22-19, a game back. The Brewers 20-21, 3 games back, in third. Reds fourth, 20-22, 3.5 back, and my pathetic Pirates are 14-27, 9 back. Out in the West, the Dodgers are on top, 27-14. Padres a game back at 25-14. The Giants are 3 back, 24-17. Diamondbacks are fourth, 21-26 back, and the lowly Rockies, horrible. They are 7-33, 19.5 back. Right now, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball record-wise. Go figure. That covers baseball. Like I said, probably be a short show. My allergies are really kicking in. Sorry. In soccer, let's go to the Premier League from this past weekend. Teams are still vying for the top 4 in the Premier League. On Saturday. Oh, by the way, the division below, Sunderland beat Coventry City. That was the English League Championship. Sunderland beat Coventry City 2-1. Saturday, Premier League scores. Give me just a second here as my Verizon pad is buffering. Buff the wood. Buff the wood. Everton Everton beat Fulham 3-1. Brentford beat Ipswich 1-0. Southampton and Man City 0-0. Brighton beat Wolverhampton 2-0. Villa beat Bournemouth 1-0 on Sunday. Should have been yesterday, obviously. Newcastle beat Chelsea 2-0. West Ham beat Man United 2-0. Nottingham Forest, Leicester City tied 2 apiece. Palace over Tottenham 2-0. And Liverpool and Arsenal 2-2 draw. The English Championship today, English League Championship. Sheffield United beat Bristol City 3-0. Like I said, only a couple of weeks left here in the Premier League season. So let's go to the upcoming weekend as far as the Premier League goes. On Friday, Aston Villa will host Tottenham. Chelsea will host Man United. Then on Saturday, Crystal Palace will host Man City. And then on Sunday, Everton hosts Southampton. West Ham hosts Nottingham Forest. Brentford hosts Fulham. Leicester hosts Ipswich. Arsenal hosts Newcastle United. Next Monday, it's Brighton hosting Liverpool. Next Tuesday, it's Crystal hosting Wolverhampton 3. Man City hosts Bournemouth. Next Wednesday, it is the UEFA Europa League. Tottenham hosts Man City. I'm sorry, Man United. And then, yes, the weekend of Memorial Day will be the final weekend of the Premier League. For you NASCAR jabones like me, Kyle Larson won a horrible race yesterday. He dominated. He led 221 of the 267 laps. It's just a horrible product. I know I had Larry McReynolds on a couple months ago. He thinks it's a fantastic product. I just disagree. Judging by all of the empty seats, I think the NASCAR fans have spoken. I will go down the results from the race yesterday, where your favorite driver may have finished. AJ Allmendinger finished last. Brad Keselowski was 37th. Denny Hamlin was 36th. Ty Dillon 35th, Daniel Schwartz 34th, Bubba Wallace 33rd, Eric Jones 32nd. Justin Haley was 31st, Cody Ware 30th, Jesse Love was 29th, Ty Gibbs 28th, Riley Herbst 27th, Carson Hocevar 26th, Cole Custer was 25th, William Byron was 24th, Michael McDowell 23rd, Austin Dillon 22nd, Kyle Babushka 21st, Shane Van Gisbergen 20th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 19th, Ross Chastain 18th, Tyler Reddick was 17th, Zane Smith 16th, Chase Elliott 15th, Noah Gregson 14th, Corey Heim 13th, Todd Gilliland 12th, Austin Cindric 11th, John Hunter Nemechek 10th, Joey Logano 9th, Chris Boucher 8th, Ryan Preece 7th, Josh Berry 6th, Al Moment 5th, Chase Briscoe 4th, Ryan Blaney 3rd, Christopher Bell 2nd. Kyle Larson was your winner. Only 20 cars on the lead lap. Let's go to the standings if the playoffs started today. Now, we're 3 months into the season. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. would be 16th, Chase Briscoe 15th, Chris Buescher 14th, Ross Chastain 13th, Bubba Wallace 12th, Alex Bowman 11th, Tyler Reddick 10th, Ryan Blaney 9th, Chase Elliott 8th, Josh Berry 7th, Austin Cindric 6th, Joey Logano 5th, William Byron 4th, Denny Hamlin 3rd, Christopher Bell 2nd, and Kyle Larson is 1st. In the second, Boston up on the Knicks 68-62. Carolina still up on Washington 2-0. Golfing. This past weekend, which would have been yesterday, at the Philadelphia Cricket Club. The Wissahickon course. Sepp Straka wins with a total of 264, 16 under par. Justin Thomas was second. Shane Lowry was third. Jacob Bridgman fourth. Thomas and Lowry were tied for second. Bridge, Fleetwood, Cantlay tied for third. Karen Young, Stephen Jager, Roy McIlroy, and Keith Mitchell tied for seventh. We are heading to the PGA Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Today, it was actually, the PGA was closed because of weather. So, looking ahead to the championship, PGA Championship, that is. Your favorites to win the 2025 PGA Championship. At Quail Hollow there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Scotty Scheffler is plus 450. Roy McIlroy is plus 475. Bryson DeChambeau is plus 850. Justin Thomas is 18-1. John Rahm is 20-1. Xander Schauffele is 20-1. Ludwig Aberg is 22-1. And Colin Morikawa is 25-1. Expanded field this year. If you're looking to make some money, these particular players are 2,500-1. Sean McKeel, Bob Sowers, Greg Koch, Jesse Dromer, John Summers, Justin Hicks, Larkin Gross, Tom Johnson, Tyler Collett are all 2,500-1. Some college sports. as I do every week. College softball rankings this week. This would be by the ESPN.com USA Today poll. Virginia is 25th. Grand Canyon 24th. Oklahoma State 23rd. Ohio State 22nd. Ole Miss 21st. Duke 20th. Nebraska 19th. Mississippi State 18th. Stanford is 17th. Alabama 16th. Clemson is 14th. Virginia Tech is 14th. Tied. Arizona 13th. South Carolina is 12th. Texas Tech 11th. UCLA is 10th. LSU is 9th. Florida State is 8th. Oregon is 7th. Arkansas is 6th. Texas is 5th. Florida is 4th. Tennessee 3rd. Oklahoma 2nd. And Texas A&M is 12th. Or is 1st. College softball scoreboard today. Top 25 matchups. Howard is at number 14, Duke. I'm sorry, this is on Friday. This is actually, sorry. This is actually the softball championship taking place now. The regular season is over. I apologize. I was unaware, not doing my homework. But the top 25 in action on Friday. Number 14, Duke will take on Howard. Number 7, Tennessee takes on Miami of Ohio. Robert Morris takes on number 5, Florida State. St. Francis, PA takes on number 1, Texas A&M. Mercer's taking on Florida. I believe that's the 3 seed. Eastern Illinois is taking on number 6, Texas. South Carolina Upstate is taking on number 11, Clemson. Elon's taking on 8, South Carolina. Southeast Louisiana is taking on 10, LSU. Brown's taking on number 12, Texas Tech. Boston U's taking on number 2, Oklahoma. Jackson State's taking on 15, Alabama. St. Louis is taking on 4, Arkansas. Santa Barbara taking on number 9, UCLA. Santa Clara taking on 13, Arizona. Weber State taking on 16, Oregon. So I apologize for that. And I should have done this first. So, I might have to save this so I can study it more. We go to the men's rankings. By D1Baseball.com. Northeastern's 25th. Dallas Baptist is 24th. Florida's 23rd. Troy's 22nd. Louisville's 21st. Duke is 20th. Southern Miss is 19th. Alabama 18th. Tennessee 17th. West Virginia is 16th. Clemson's 15th. UCLA's 14th. NC State's 13th. UC Irvine's 12th. Coastal Carolina's 11th. Georgia's 10th. Vanderbilt is 9th. Arkansas is 8th. Oregon State is 7th. Auburn 6th. Oregon 5th. North Carolina's 4th. Texas is 3rd. Florida State 2nd. LSU is numero uno. The men have not made it to the championship yet. There's no baseball on until tomorrow, as far as the college goes. So I think that's going to do it. Again, sort of winding down the NBA, NHL, obviously. Before I leave here, the Celtics on top of the Knicks, 55-47. That's in the second. Carolina still up on top of Washington, 2-0 NHL wise. So, again, uh, quick show. As I end every show, practice compassion, practice empathy. Have passion for what you do. Hug somebody. Might make their day. Know somebody you love them. You might not get another opportunity. For God's sakes, if you see somebody struggling, ask, inquire about what they're struggling with or what might be bothering them or why they're feeling down. You might just be saving a life. Enjoy the Celtics Knicks game. Enjoy the, again, NBA tonight, the NHL tonight. Enjoy your Major League Baseball. There's only one thing left to say.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.